Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the CE Tool Den. And right in front of us is our June Harbor Freight Tool Haul. So it's a lot of stuff. This is definitely a good month compared to some previous 2 months. So let's get into the tool haul for the whole month of June. All right, guys, let's go start over here. Uh, I will say, there's an item that's missing here from the tool haul because it's in the shed. It is the purple 3-ton jack stands. So a part of the tool haul is the 3-ton jack stands. I wasn't going to bring them in to the shop. They're just staying in the shed for now. They're going to be part of the tool truck, the tool loadout in the truck. So it's staying over there. I didn't feel like bringing them in. So the purple 3-ton Daytona jack stands are part of this tool haul. Just so you guys know ahead of time. That's the only thing that's missing from this, and a couple of things that you'll see and I will talk about after. But that we still have multiples of here. All right, so let's get into it. First things first, one of the things that I really wanted was this 13-inch professional heavy-duty riveter, because this one can do stainless steel rivets. So we wanted to do stainless steel rivets. My small rivet gun that I have, the Craftsman, can only do aluminum. So I wanted something to do heavy-duty stainless steel. And I can open it out of the package now that I'm doing this video. After the video, all this stuff is going to go opened up and put away. Here's another item that's on clearance. This thing is the Warrior 6-piece wire wheel and cut brush set. There's a new version of this from Hercules. So the Hercules is taken over for this. That's why these are like on clearance for like $3.27. Heck of a deal. If you guys can score these, pick these up, because these are pretty awesome type of disposable tool. So I like it. I have more of these, but definitely worth it. I picked up a bunch of these bags. There's actually more bags that I picked up. I have a few of these that I picked up. One of these and one of these. So this is the same bag. So 2 of these and like 3 of these I picked up. But I already started using them in the truck tool haul load out there. We picked up a couple of cans of brake clean because there was some good deals on the CRC brake clean. So we love CRC stuff. Here's an item that I was missing from my collection, is the ratcheting screwdriver from Doyle. This is the Doyle old Klein version knockoff. And I bet you they're made in the same factory, guys. Made in Taiwan. Definitely long in the tooth. I mean, it's all right. It's actually a good ratcheting screwdriver. Better than the one that than the one that's Hyper Tough at Walmart. But that Hyper Tough is still pretty decent, But I like this. This is fine. It's not the greatest ratcheting screwdriver, but it's a ratcheting screwdriver, and it's the only one that is under the Doyle name that's offered at Harbor Freight. They need to update. They need to get a brand new, like updated, nice, very high functioning ratcheting screwdriver. I think Doyle needs one. I think Icon needs one. We need to see that, guys. Here's something that I did buy multiples of, but you're only going to see one on table because I already started using them. I bought like 4 or 5 of these in the purple. So this is the only one that's left in the package. So this is representing the 4 or 5 that I bought right here. So very happy with this. I've been very happy with the US General magnetic hooks in general because they're awesome. We picked up this little 2-pack shaker of the rare earth magnets because you never know when you're going to need this. This is really nice to have. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but it's something that I'm going to be using it for whenever it's time to use them. So, and they were a heck of a deal. So it was a no-brainer to get. I think I used these with the coupons, like Dollar Days coupons. They had them. Here is another thing that I got on sale. I can't remember if it was a coupon or something. Is the the Icon oil filter socket set. This goes from 25 to 36 millimeter, but it skips. So it's 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then it skips 30, 31, goes to 32, and then to 36. Really nice Icon. Let's see. This is made in Taiwan, guys. There's your item number. This was a heck of a deal. Another good deal that we got during the dollar days is this multi-use transfer pump from Pittsburgh. I needed something like this because I have the other transfer pump, the battery operated one, and that one's good for most things, but I needed something that's going to be a little bit better to get me into places that the other one can't. And this one has like the flexible hoses. So I decided to get this. This was super cheap. I can't remember what I paid, but it was really super cheap. So you can't go wrong with that. I picked up one of these 3-piece. I already have a bunch of these, but you know, it's always good to have more because, you know, these can break. You know, when you use this, these break often enough as it is. So made in Taiwan. Just good to have extra because you know they're going to break. We picked this up too. That was super dirt cheap. Is these Yukon 6-pack storage wraps. These are fantastic, guys. They're like that Velcro brand one. The Velcro brand's got a better nylon, but this nylon is very good and it's going to be very rugged. But the Velcro version branded one is definitely got a better, more thicker gauge nylon. But this is very good, and this is going to do just about everything you want it to do. So definitely worth investing. This is one of the gems at Harbor Freight. I love this stuff. I bought a package of the Ranger silicone tree style earplugs. Really nice. I use this on range day at my work to qualify, and this really worked very well. I like these. Blue colored, my favorite color. Silicone earplugs were phenomenal. Absolutely worked. I gave some to my friend while we were there, and we had a grand old time, and these really did the trick. So highly recommend. These work very good. Ranger's a great brand for Harbor Freight. One of the things I just got recently rid of that a lot of you guys don't know about and that I have is a plumbing toolkit that I got rid of. I used to keep it in shopping bags, like just those plastic shopping bags, and that's why I bought that. So I'm making a new, because a lot of it's all rusted. So I think after so many years, it's good to recycle your plumbing tools. I have dedicated tools for plumbing, and now it was time to redo the plumbing tools. I have to get some cheap screwdrivers. Probably going to get Pittsburgh or some Hyper Tough screwdrivers. So I got this for the plumbing bag, because you never know when you're going to need it to cut PVC pipe or whatever. So I got that, and I bought this, and these were all on deal. These were all with, this one was coupons. I think they were both with coupons. So this is going to go into the one of the Voyager bags over here. And then when this all rusts out from using it and stuff like that, and over time, I'm going to replace these. That's what I just did with the old one. They go in the garbage because they're super rusted, and it's not worth getting. I just, you know, every so many years, it's good to get a new set anyway. So that's why I got that. Over here we have the Icon. It's about a 10-inch 3/8 ratchet. We did a review video on this. So if you guys want to know more about this, check out the video. Really good. The G2 ratchets are super amazing. Super awesome. Very, very low back drag. This one's got a really stiff flex head. Gotta love it. We got the purple paper towel holders. Fantastic. We're digging the purple. Got the purple cup holder there. US General. The can and screwdriver holder. The 2 cans. And then we have this little tray with screwdriver holder. And all in purple, guys. Gotta love the purple. Alright, over here, this is something I really needed, and I didn't have it. I didn't have anything like this, so I said it's time to get it. So the day I needed it for a plumbing job, I went and got all of these 3 right here. And you guys never know when you're going to need it. So I said, you know what? It was during the 30% off Doyle. I got lucky, guys. When all this stuff was needed, except for one of them. So here is the 20-inch. Good to have this sucker. You never know when you're going to need it. And I needed it that day, so I'm glad I got it. Those are the straight jaws. Here's another 16-inch straight jaws. Gotta love this. And then you have the V-notch groove on this side with one straight jaw. And then I also picked up the Doyle during the 30% off is the Doyle 15-inch adjustable wrench. This will live in the Snap-on box. Gotta love it. All this is gonna live in the Snap-on box. We got some 30% during 30% off week. We picked up the clamps, the hose clamps, the plastic ones. I already have a set of these in the shop, but I needed it for the truck loadout, so in case we ever need it. So good to have, guys. Very good to have, especially if something leaks in your car and you're stuck on the road. Very good to have. We picked up another Daytona pinch weld. I think this was with the coupon. This was a recent purchase. Gotta love that. So that's my second one. We picked up the awesome Pittsburgh oil filter pliers. Awesome, guys. This is gonna be pretty much, this will last you a lifetime, hopefully. And let me see, is this got a lifetime warranty or not? Nope, I don't think these are a lifetime warranty, but who cares? These are like $8 regular price. I think I paid like $5 or $6 with the 30% off. Highly recommend, guys. Highly recommend this. You don't need an expensive one. This will do everything you want it to do as an oil filter plier wrench type thing. We picked up these wire twister pliers. We have the smaller one and the bigger one. So you never know when you're going to need something like this. I don't really work, doing something, work with something like this, but there's people I know that do. And if I ever decided to, or I have to do a project that involves wire twisting and stuff like that, this is awesome. Got these during the 30% off weekend. You remember this? The dual range non-contact voltage tester from Doyle. Awesome little tool. Nah, not really. I'm just kidding. This is good. I mean, I like these, but I prefer my Klein and Cobalt ones. But I gotta say, I will use this, and I like this, but I'm not in love with it because it's got the long nose. And like I said, we did the video on this. You guys saw the video, what I think about it. And I mean, it's if you know what you're doing, this is a good tool. If you're a beginner, I do not recommend this, because not to mention, you can't even trust this with your life. This is a tool. This is an aid, not a end all be all as to finding a live wire or whatever, voltage, live voltage. So I actually prefer something like the Kleins or the Flukes or something like that, or Southwire. This one's good if you know what you're doing. I've been doing electrical work so many years. I know, how to do this, and using a multimeter to test to get the final results on voltage or whatnot. But this is an aid. This will be an aid for me. I like it. This is going to be in a truck loadout. So I'm I'm happy with it, guys. I am happy. I do like it, just not in love with it, because it could have been better sensitivity on regular mode with green light. On yellow light, this is awesome. I will say that. Yellow light, this will pick it up. I recommend it to the people that have experience with electrical. Put this on yellow mode, and you're good to go. Here is another one. This is one I really recommend. I really like this. This was the Doyle outlet tester, voltage and GFCI tester, receptacle tester. This is good. I like this. This is digital version. I really enjoy this when I did the test on it, and I can't wait to put it in the field, which will be very shortly, because I got a few electrical jobs coming up, and I'll be bringing this. I'm definitely going to bring this. This is pretty good. I like it. I'm going to use it instead of my Klein just to try it out in the field. I love it. This is good. This is a get, guys. This is a recommend. Another thing that I wanted to get is I didn't have any of the Pittsburgh straight, standard head ratchets. So we remedied that situation during 30% off week, and we got the standard heads. I have all the flex heads, the long ones, the short ones, in 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. And I really like this. These have very low back drag, guys. They're so smooth. They're awesome for a budget ratchet. This is probably the best budget ratchet on the market, in my opinion. This one right here. These Pittsburghs. I don't think you're gonna find a better value. And I gotta say, pretty good quality for a ratchet. I really enjoy these. This one right here is so smooth. I can't help it how good these are. Look at that 1/4 inch. Very quiet. Very nice. So I recommend the Pittsburgh stuff. This is going to go into the truck loadout, or maybe just stay here. I don't know, because I already have standard head ratchets in the truck loadout. Maybe I should bring these in case. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. So, and I guess that pretty much sums up the Harbor Freight loadout for the month of June, guys. That's not bad. I mean, it was a good haul. I gotta say, it's a pretty, massive haul. I would say definitely one of the better hauls I've had this year. But I am going to tell you guys that all this stuff is pretty worth. I like it or love it. Worth it for me. I mean, I wouldn't have bought it if I wasn't gonna like it. But the only thing, like I said, that you got to be careful of is with this one. If you're going to use it in yellow light mode to get the most sensitivity, then I say it's worth it. If you use it in green mode, just be advised that you have the potential of it not being as sensitive as you need it to be. But again, this works great in regular receptacles on green mode. It's just when you're using it with a surge protector outlet, those strips, those power strips, this is where that'll give you the problem, because it's got that little raised area. And it's not necessarily they could have made these more sensitive, but it's more that the design of those power strips, like the US General ones or any one similar to that. So like I said, I don't give this a recommend to everybody. So this is a recommend for myself, because at least I know what I'm doing, and it's an aid, but not the end all be all for testing voltage. But other than that, all the stuff is pretty awesome, amazing, useful stuff that's going to be used, and I'm loving it. And I'm loving that I'm going to have a new plumbing bag loadout. Thank goodness, it's been a while. The other stuff was just too rusted, and I didn't feel like cleaning it up or anything like that. So I think I get screwdrivers for that. I'll just probably get the Hyper Tough ones, because I kind of like the fixed head ones. So I'll probably throw those in there. But other than that, awesome loadout, I think, for the month of June. I love everything here. All right. So if you guys like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notifications. As always, have yourselves a good day, good night. Hype the videos if you can. And we're going to tool haul our way out of here, because the CE Tool Den is out.